We are really excited about what we are doing today. We do many events here at Borough Hall, and as we move through the borough, sometimes people see how efficient the borough is operating, and they don't realize it's because everyday people are just doing extraordinary things. And when you can pause for a moment and just say thank you to the long-time employees of the great companies and corporations we have in the borough of Brooklyn. Brooklyn was not always this fancy place where people were swarming to and wanted to be a part of. It was a place where we went through some very difficult years. I remember my early years in policing, how challenging it was in the borough. But there were stores opens and shop opens and just things happening in the borough. And it was because of the employees that we are honoring. And when you look at how long some of the employees have been in service, it's amazing their level of commitment to their companies. And particularly during this time of the season where throughout the years people have, as I say, have gotten it mixed up. They have interpreted this week as being thanks receiving instead of Thanksgiving. We should be thankful that we can give. It's a blessing to be in a place that you are able to give to someone. And that's the real reflection as we sit down and have our dinners with our family members and our in-laws that we hope will go away pretty soon, but we just go through the motion. But in reality, in all seriousness, is that we are so blessed. When we're able to have a meal, when we're able to just have people around us who love us. There are thousands of children who have never had a home. They still live from one homeless shelter to the next homeless shelter. Never knew what the experience of sitting down and carving up a turkey or having someone pass you something. Just never knew that experience. There are people who are going through some very tough times. And I was sharing with our team as we were giving away turkeys at the Navy Yard yesterday. This time of the year is the highest number of suicides where people take their lives because they go through this period of depression. And so when we leave here and we start the countdown to Thanksgiving, we should find some way we can give back. We should go to a soup kitchen, buy a meal for someone, or just write a $50 check and slip it under the door of someone that you know that's going through a terrible time. We all know someone who is hurting and wounded. And even we may be wounded. Some of us may have gotten an unfortunate diagnosis. Some of us may have gotten a sad news by a loved one. We are all wounded in some way. The goal is, how do we become a wounded healer? How do we heal people even when we're going through a wounded moment? When we do that, we start the healing process of ourselves. We start the process of finding a way of not only healing someone as they go through their physical or mental moments, but we heal ourselves in return. And so that's why we're taking out this day near Thanksgiving to do this inauguration. We're going to do this every year, but we wanted to start with a group of individuals that we are really proud of your service. We're proud of how you ensure your companies continue to maintain, from the banks like Inverstor banks to the great Nathan's, which was a mainstay out in Coney Island for so many years. You were aware of that. To Zane and his crew over at Applebee's. That is the fine dining of Brooklyn. And just being able to have hostess that treat you with respect and happy that you're there. That was our cheers. Everyone knew your name and everyone was glad you came. And just so many other establishments, the Nets and some of the other honorees that you're going to see. We are good not because of our buildings, not because of our roads, not because of the towers and the apartments and the condominiums. We're good because we borrow from the concept of the person who was the creator of Snapple drink. We're good because we're made up of the best stuff on earth, our people, and we're going to honor some of those people here today. So our first honoree is from Apple Metro, Wayne Duncan. So in addition, so everyone will be receiving our cornerstone. Don't try to cash it in because, and with their years of service. So Wayne Duncan, Applebee's kitchen manager, has enjoyed a 12-year tenure with Apple Metro, beginning his journey as a borough cook at their Fresh Meadows, Queens restaurant, and subsequently moving up at 10 other Applebee's restaurants. Currently, the kitchen manager at the high-volume Gateway Shopping Center location, which is a beautiful location. Wayne has received a number of accolades, including being named Kitchen Manager of the Year in 2013. He's regarded by his colleagues as the general of the restaurant because of his unwavering dedication to maintaining high standards. Congratulations to you, Wayne. Come on, where's James? We've got a couple of honorees, so you should be up for a little while. We get the whole Applebee's crew up here. Anthony, quick one, you got your phone? Take a quick shot. Everybody's going to get a gold stone and a proclamation. Why'd you stay up? And our next honoree is Jacqueline Smith, Assistant General Manager, began her career with Applebee's Metro in October 2003. That's what you're talking about, right? Yeah. And I just want to pause for a moment why this is such a special honoree, because her whole energy about, although you may hit the bend in the road, it's not the end of the road unless you fail to make the turn. After serving a substantial amount of time in a federal prison with children, instead of saying, woe is me, she said, why not me? And she decided to not only use her life experience in Applebee's, but use her life experience to inspire other women who may have stumbled, but may have fallen, but got back up. And so we really want to thank you for what you're doing, and you're a role model to all of us. Our next honoree is O'Neal Smith. O'Neal is here? Yeah. Come on, O'Neal. You sharp as a tack, man. O'Neill, Assistant General Manager, began his career with the Appleby Metro in October 2003 as a broil cook in Regal Park, Queens. His hobbies include baking and writing, and he was promoted to manager in 2005, eventually becoming Assistant General Manager at Apple Metro's Bedford-Stuyvesant location. Pull to the screen, right? Come on, get in there, Zane. I thought he was a model.
He is. He is that too. He also thinks he's a model.
Zane said he also thinks he's a model. Our next manager, Royston Washington, a real success story. Moving through the ranks of Apple Metro, started in 2006 as a dishwasher at the Bedford-Stuyvesant Applebee's. His favorite leisure pursuit is spending quality time with his family. Love it. Congratulations. I love this energy in this crowd, this room. Our next manager, as an area director at Apple Metro, Clifton White, is responsible for overseeing the day in operation of 7 of the busiest locations in Brooklyn, Queens. Prior to his career with Apple Metro, Clifton received his management degree in culinary art from the Art Institute of New York. That's all you guys, Zane. And really, Zane, we want to thank Applebee's. Every year, the concerts, whenever you call on Zane and your crew, you're always there. You know, it's just amazing what you do. How many employees do you have now?
About 3,000.
3,000 employees. 3,000 employees. All come up through the rank. Anytime you go to an Applebee, it's a family atmosphere. It's, it's Brooklyn through and through. Thank you so much.
We have those
Okay, wait a minute. Did I forget you? Huh? Yeah. How did I forget you? wait. Oh, wait. Okay, Doshia King, come on up. We can't forget you. Nice. Love it. Thank you. Doshia is the general manager at Gateway. If you ever been out to Gateway, that is a beautiful location. You should definitely be there, attend. Our next, the Barclays Center, Our first honoree is Lennox Barazer. Lennox? Okay, come on up, Lennox. Born in Port-au-Prince, Spain, Trinidad, where he lived with his grandmother until he immigrated at age 12 to live with his mother in Brooklyn after having 2 daughters and receiving an associate's degree in occupational studies. Lennox not only is employed as Barclays Center security officer, but also is the shop steward for the security department. Thank you, man. And we have the Brooklyn Brewery, Gerard Cardell. Gerald? Manages a staff of 10 people at the Brooklyn Brewery and Williamsburg warehouse. Started there in 1989. Let me tell you something. 1989, if you took out a camera as a tourist, you won't be taking pictures. Somebody's going to snatch it and run with it. You know that? When they were located in Park Slope Depot, it is a testament to his generosity of character that even though he was employed by a meat packing business next to the brewery, he would periodically help employees unload trucks before he was eventually hired. I love that. All right. Brooklyn Community Improvement Association, Ray Wang. Since coming to America in 1988 from the Fuzhou province in China, he began his life modestly employed for a supermarket and restaurant in Chinatown, New York, before moving his family in '95 to Sunset Park, where he saw a prospect for economic development. After going into the construction and real estate businesses, Ray eventually became one of the most successful real estate developers in Sunset Park. He's currently the board of directors of the Brooklyn Community Improvement Association and also an active member of Brooklyn Asian Civil Observation Patrol. Thank you. Brooklyn Cyclones, Sharon Lundy. Sharon has been with Sharon. Sharon has been an integral part of the Cyclones front office since the franchise's inception in 2000. Sharon is extremely active in her church, the Coney Island Gospel Assembly, which she serves as a church secretary, but more than anything prides herself on her role as a mother to her 3 children. All right, Sharon. I love this one. Born and raised in Brownsville, from the Brooklyn Nets, Herb Terinsky's lifelong basketball odyssey began in 1955 with the building of the Brownsville Boys Club. During his senior year at Long Island University, Herb became the official scorer for the New Jersey Americans, remaining with the franchise as they became the New York Nets and more recently the Brooklyn Nets, for whom he scored his 2000th game at Barclays Center earlier this year. All right, Herb. Century 21, Marie Hickey. She's here with us? Okay. Duane Reade, Veronica Martinez. All right, Veronica. Has been greeting. Go ahead. Okay, I'll come back to that. All right. I'll come back because then you saw it. Veronica has been greeting every customer to Duane Reade with a warm and friendly, like we can see, warm and friendly smile since she began in 1986. She has spent her 29-year career in a number of different Duane Reade locations. Her current area of focus has been the store's cosmetic department, as we can see. Okay, going back to Century 21, Charles LoCicero. All right, Charles. 35 years at Century 21. Began his career at the chain's Bay Ridge location in 1980 as a stock helper. He's currently the most tenured representative in the department store's loss prevention department and also served as a trainer, lending his expertise to others. All right.
I just want to say one thing before I go. Century 21's been a milestone for me. They've been there when I needed them, and they continue to be there for me. And anyone that's interested in Century 21 products, come see us. We've got a great selection for you. Especially the shoes and boots for ladies. Don't forget.
I got my tie from there.
Thank you.
Love it. Opening a new Brooklyn location, right?
Yes, City Point.
Okay, love it. Zane said no commercials. Okay. Di Fara Pizza, Domenico DiMarco. Is he here with us? Okay. He's coming up? Okay. Beloved Midwood. Now, you know this is a famous pizzeria, those of you who are pizza eaters. Beloved pizzeria entrepreneur opened his first pizza in 1964 after he immigrated from Italy in 1959. The modest eatery, frequently packed with tourists and food devotees, often necessitate hour-long waits, is widely regarded as one of the best pizzerias in New York City. Authentically Italian style of pizza making has been universally held by the New York Times, Zagat, and celebrity chef, but most importantly, it has been praised by your borough president. I love your pizza. D2 Enterprising, Panesco Francis comes to the United States at age 17. We earned his certification in business management from Medgar Evers College. He was hired as an assistant store manager at D2 more than 17 years ago and was quickly promoted to store manager. His exemplary ethics and dedications make him a favorite among his colleagues. Edith and Karl Marx Community House of Bensonhurst, Moscow-born Vladimir Vishnevsky. Did I do a good job, Vladimir? He has worked at Edith and Marx Jewish Community House of Bensonhurst for 25 years and currently serves as the Director of Immigrant Services. Among the programs he supervised as job placement and vocational training, English as a second language, and the Bensonhurst Business Club. Congratulations to you. Then your photographer go to the same barber. Yep. Okay, Stephan is making sure I don't miss anyone. Back to Duane Reade. Thank you, Stephan. Ronell Savant. Come on in, Ronell. Joe, let me have a pen. Thank you. Ronell has been at Duane Reade more than 28 years. All right. In February 1987, he originally began in the merchandise and construction department, but then went on to their other stores, including at the original location between Duane and Reade. A lot of you didn't know that. I should have asked that as a quiz. You know, Ronell, whose years of experience make him a key part of Duane Reade's team, currently is in the Chains Parkside Avenue location. You know, they must be feeding you good. Okay. Okay, we're going to go Marriott International, Sam Ibrahim. Sam. As general manager of the New York Marriott at the Brooklyn Bridge, 30-year plus veteran of Marriott International, 30 years plus. Sam is responsible for the upscale 667-room hotel, which opened in 1998. Remember when people thought we couldn't have a hotel in Brooklyn? Well, they were wrong. And counts itself among the most successful in New York City. Under Sam's leadership, the New York Marriott at the Brooklyn Bridge has received high recognition, including the company's Brand Standard Award for all the international hotels. Thank you so much, Sam. Brooklyn got some sharp dresses, man. Your hotel back there. Which one? Okay. We're gonna bring them all together, right? All right. So this is where we do a joint picture. Let me just get my organizer. I'm not as organized as you are, Sam. Okay, no. You want to take a picture? Okay, let me come up. Yeah.
Recognize them, then take a picture.
Okay. Well,
if you don't mind.
Yes. Tell me what you need. Oh, okay. Come on. Come on. Come on up. Come on. Yeah. I have, come on, Sam got to make sure they're serving things well over there. So we're going to bring this whole team up. Abbas, okay. Maria Gross.
The Miss Maria Gross, a beautiful Miss Gross.
And Angelo Lucina, right. Okay. All from Marriott. Yeah, let me get your stone. You have all the stone? Why don't we let's get right up in the front here. One more. Abbas. Just don't do any commercials.
These ladies and gentlemen that worked since the hotel opened have done tremendous job. And because of them, our hospitality scores in the company is one of the best in the company. So not only we're proud to be a Brooklyn, we're proud to have such a wonderful, wonderful staff. And my other staffs in the back, congratulate them. So no commercial. Viva Marriott.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Let me get this. I got it. Mm-hmm. While we're getting back in order, let's really give a round of applause to the organizer and who put this together for us. Joel Eisdorfer. Where's Joel? Joel, raise your hand in the back. I got it. Okay, our next award goes to Maimonides Hospital Medical Center, Kathy Perna. Where's Kathy? Kathy has spent 45 years of those years being at the medical center. The graduate of New Utrecht High School in Bensonhurst will be retiring from the hospital at the end of the year, thus completing a long and distinguished career serving the residents of Brooklyn. So this is a both. And the next is one of my favorite people, Anna from Investors Bank, Senior Vice President and Regional Manager, covers Investors Bank's retail branches in the New York region, and is a member of the Brooklyn and Queens Chamber, among a number of community organizations, and spent 10 years for Penn Federal Savings prior to joining Investors. Always doing stuff in the community. You probably see her all over the place. An amazing bank and just an amazing person. Thank you. Mwah. And from Investors Bank, Benagio Maydeo. Did I do that right? Every time I say your name, I butcher it. Madison Flores. 26 years, Robert Agee has been employed for Madison Flores, a family-owned and operated business that has been a staple in Kings Highway for 42 years. Robert understands the importance of friendly and prompt customer service and will not only go the extra mile to make your floral gift perfect, but is wholly dedicated to making that experience. I can't wait. I wear my earrings again. Gotta go to Modell's. Gregory Hambrick, native New Yorker from Iona College, is the regional recruiter and field human resource supervisor for Modell's Sporting Goods. Gregory is passionate about community development and his involvement with vast number of initiatives aimed at the economic growth of youth in New York City and New Jersey. A great person, great corporation. Modell is an amazing place with good people. Got it. Midwood Ambulance, Clyde Martin Manners Jr. After receiving a chemistry set from his mother, he was 9 years old. It developed an early interest in science, which ultimately led to the long and distinguished career as a paramedic with the Midwood Ambulance Service. Born on the Twin Islands of Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, Clyde has dedicated his life and career to emergency service. All right, Clyde. Come on in. Somebody take the picture for you.
Facing this way.
Just want to make sure we don't forget anyone. Nathan's famous Bruce Miller. Born and raised in Brooklyn, was hired by Nathan Famous 38 years ago as a management trainee and eventually moved his way through the ranks to become its general manager. As an active participant in Coney Island's and Brooklyn job fairs, Bruce is responsible for employing hundreds of Brooklyn locals each season. He has become the faith of Nathan, selling Nathan Famous for goes on QVC. That face looks familiar, right? Okay, who do I have left? 'Cause I'm down on my list. Santander's Bank. Okay. We last down to our last few, and then we're going to eat because I'm hungry. That's not the microphone, that's my stomach. Santander's Bank, Vladimir Lick. Vladimir is the bank's district executive, Brooklyn South in the Metro New York and Northern New Jersey region. Support 9 branches and 75 colleagues, a Brooklyn resident and graduate of Pace University. teamed up with us to do a great program in schools, financial literacy for our young people. We are just so happy that you're a part of it, and we want to thank you for what you're doing. Congratulations to you. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. And my man, 22 years at the bank, James Bowie, you know, experience in financial services industry, oversees 11 retail bank branches, which consists of 81 branch employees and $965 million in deposit. James started in 2008 and has managed 3 different branches in the bank's Brooklyn district. He's passionate about coaching and developing his team, and his team is the bank. Thank you. But we'll get it to you. No, here, James, I have it. I've been holding up. Hey, come on, one more with this. Thank you. Okay, which company? Touro College, Dr. Robert Goldsmith, you know. Born in Romania before immigrating to France, Vice President Dean and his family arrived in New York in 1963. He joined Touro in 1974 with more than 4 decades as a leader in higher education under his belt. Dr. Goldsmith has been instrumental in securing accreditation for the college in New York, leading it through 5 major reviews, and just really 2 of his interns started here. One of them have become an employee, you know, Kayla. So, you know, great products, great things. Congratulations to you, Doctor. Yeah. Okay, come on, let's talk about it later. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Those are our honorees for 2015. You have been an inauguration. Thank you. Grab something to eat and enjoy the rest of the day. Yes. How you, man? How you been?
I want to thank you for
Yes.
Dave Gold and John Donovan.
Oh, nothing more.